Okay, you might be wondering what I'm doing. You'll notice that I have everything disconnected. Why is it disconnected? It turns out that this center unit so now I gotta do it all over again. Since I went with compression joints, I'm going to need some new washers here, here. A lot of them. Going to need a lot of them. And I need to replace this. I confirmed it with a plumber, and he was saying that this particular brand name, don't get it. I'm going to go spend the extra money. I think it's like 120 bucks getting a mowing, and going to have to do this over again, putting me back a lot of time. Hello, this is Kevin. I'm a little bit behind on my postings. There's one good reason why. I have to tell you, I'm a little pissed off. You see this unit here, this is a mowing unit. The reason I'm using this, it's $200 just for this unit right here. Okay? So, for the most part, it doesn't look as pretty as the previous one that I had picked up, but it does work. This is one of the things that happens, it could happen to you. You could be setting up all of your piping and have everything ready. No leaks, which is pretty much the situation I got, no leaks. And I had to do this all over again. I had to purchase new elbows, compression joint elbows, joiners right here, down here, and here and here. I had to make adjustments to the piping. It took a lot of time and a lot of work, and it's a shame, but it could happen to you. So, if it happens to you, try to take it all with a grain of salt and a smile, and forge ahead and get your job done too. As you can see, I've installed a brand new water valve, shower head, tub spout, drainage plug, and check this out. It works and no leaks. Okay, that's where we're to here. So a couple of things that are going to be going on. We're going to have to do some plaster and repair of some of the cracks into the wall. After we do that, we're looking at replacing the flooring. That's not far off. We're also looking at putting in a brand new vanity, 2 matching shelves, painting the walls, cleaning the walls. Lots of work done, or lots of work left for me. And here from this side, what we're looking at is that I've included some new braces. What's going to go on here, I don't know if any of you have done any plastering before, but what we're going to do is we're going to be taking our Gyprock that I cut off previously. We're going to mount it to this, and I'll explain to you shortly why we're mounting it in this particular way. The same methods you use to repair standard holes in drywall. What we're looking at is a much larger hole, as you can already see, but we're going to be using the same methods that you would use to repatch a smaller hole. Being that if you had a small hole about the size of my hand, you would go behind the hole, put a piece of 2x4 or drywall straight across, and then you would mount the drywall to the wall. I'm able to mount this to the wall because at the bottom I have 2x4 strip. At the top I have a 2x4 strip. So watch what happens. You also want this. Let me just show you. As you can see, the 2x4 that's supporting this piece of drywall right here is not too deep. It's just deep enough for this. Okay, and that's it. Now that we're this far, what's next? As you can see, I've custom cut a piece of drywall here. Of course, it needs to be plastered. Again, another measurement for drywall, and needs to be plastered. What does that leave us with? Well, right now, I'm going to be cutting some trim for right here. So just wait a second and I'll explain the best way to cut it. Well, just checked my supplies, forgot something. I didn't pick up the molding for around this tub. All I got is baseboard. So, looks like we gotta go down to Habitat for Humanity. Why Habitat? Because it's the cheapest place to go for what I need. So if any of you need to use the bathroom, go and do it now, because I'm not turning around the car now or stopping for any of you to use the washroom. Alright? What? Jimmy? Okay, Jimmy, use the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll wait. Just hurry up. Okay. Bye. Here we go. Soon have it. Takes a little while to get there. Here we are, Habitat for Humanity. Let's pick up a few things we need. We're getting ready now to do some really nice miter cuts up here. Similar to the way you cut at an angle in order to get a really nice tight fit. What we're going to be using is a miter saw. Main thing to keep notice of is that we're looking to make cuts on 45-degree angles. Let me see, well, it's kind of blurry, but anyway, it's there on either side. Okay. Alright. I've already pre-measured what I needed to do to make my cut for over here. Just bring it up. So I've pre-measured where I need to make my cut, the angle that it needs to go on, in this direction right here. So I'm going to make my first cut. Kevin here. What I'd like to do now is talk to you a bit about doing drywall and using a little product called Drywall Compound. It's fairly simple. You can even pick up your spreader nowadays at the dollar store for $1. Okay, let's just go through what we're looking at here. Here's an example of one of the walls that I'm currently working on. One of the things to point out is, excuse me, when you do your drywall, you just don't do it the first day and expect it all to be done. What will end up happening is you need to actually apply your drywall compound the first day. I usually use the premix that I showed you just now. After that's completed, you have to let it harden. What ends up happening when it hardens is that the drywall compound itself seeps into the holes or whatever you're trying to cover and contracts. So if you were trying to do it and complete it in one day, it's not going to happen. You need to spread it on day one, let it harden. Often you can give it a little bit of a cleaning on that second day and apply an additional layer of drywall compound. Then after you're done with that, sand it down, finish up your work, and you are good to go for painting. All right.